Hey guys, Aaron here again, and got some little bit of an update. So we're getting rid of the 240. Unfortunately, I just can't throw money into it anymore. I'm gonna get another one, but this is my new ride. I almost said wide. This is my new ride. Basically, 3G Eclipse, which means it's an 03 body style Mitsubishi Eclipse. It's very clean, black. Never been in an accident. One owner. Got a deal on it. It's all stock, all of it. The only thing that I've done so far was blacked the tails because they were the Spider GS tails and I didn't like them. I think that looks great, and I did this black because the silver was really bad. So, I mean, that looks good to me. But basically, I put 6x9 Kenwoods in the back, and I have two more up there that I'm gonna do what I did in the 240 and drill 2 holes and run wires to them. So we'll be doing that. And right now, you know, I got the Kenwood head unit installed and working. Copyright, I don't want to play it too long. And we're going to be taking these 6.5 speakers and putting them where a 6x3/4 comes out. So basically we're going to teach you how to undo the door and get it off. The first thing you're going to want to do, and I don't know if this goes for the 90s or the 06 and up Eclipse, but you want to roll down the window first because it makes your job easier. Kind of worth it to take the tweeter cover off, and I'll show you how to do that. But first, go ahead and grab this screw, that screw, and that screw. And after you get those 3 screws, you're going to notice some of your cars might have a cap here and a cap here. If you do, you're going to have to take the handle off. But mine, as you can see, it's just, there's nothing there. This doesn't come off. It's only attached to the door. So I'll show you more about that. So the first thing you want to do is get this out after you roll the window down. And to do that, just take a flathead screwdriver, make your way underneath, and go towards the back and lift up at the back like that, like towards the back. Sorry, I know I didn't get that, but you go into the side, move it back, and get it up at the back. The reason you get it up in the back is because the front, there's a tab that goes under, so you can't pull it up, but the back has a clip. Then just go ahead and undo the switch. Let me set my camera down to do that. Alright, so to undo the switch, there's a little marked tab right there. You push down and pull it. And you can let that fall. You'll get it out, don't worry. So just put that down aside. And now undo these 3 screws and we'll come back. Alright guys, so after you get the screws out there, back there, and over there, you want to pull this out. And the way you're going to do that is push it forward and then pull from the front, and it'll come right out. And the reason you push it forward is, once again, it's got one of those tabs, and this goes around that little thing for the lock, okay? Now what you want to do is take the tweeter cover off. And the way you do that is you take a flathead, and right there, you're going to push in and pop back like that. Right in that little tab, and then you can just wiggle it off. See? And this one, it doesn't matter. Do it from there because the clips are all facing down. And this will be your tweeter. Mine aren't hooked up. I'm going to hook them directly to the speaker some other time, but that's going to be when I upgrade the tweeters. I might pull them out of the 240 and do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and now take the door panel off. What you want to do first, take your hand underneath, and you will see there's like a place where you can get your fingers in. Do that and pull, and this will come off, and do it at the back too. And then the whole door panel, as you can see, will go back and forth. You can grab the handle and just pull up, and it's going to be hard, but if you pull from the front, basically this whole rubber piece is going to come out with it. So you just want to lift up, and there we go. And then wiggle it, and then do it from the front. And then eventually it'll come off like this. Well, you'll see. Eventually it comes off like that. Then you can just hold it by the handle, gently set it down, and this is what we're looking at. Basically, before I do anything else, I'm going to take the speaker out just because we're going to be cutting these wires so that we know what's what. And I'll show you how to tell which one's positive and which one's negative. A lot of you are going to know, but for those who don't know, we're going to show you. Okay, so let me go ahead and get the speaker unscrewed, and then we'll get it out. Now that you've gotten all 4 screws out, don't take the clip out yet. Just lift it up over this so that you get more play. And you'll notice it's not coming out. The speaker, when they put them in with some stuff. Look for like a gap. Like you see that little gap right there, and you just take the screwdriver and put it in the gap and go back and forth, and then you'll see you'll get further in, and then you can hear that there's like some glue. And don't even worry about messing these speakers up, like they're horrible. This one still got play. The other one was just solid. See, this is a good speaker, so I'm not going to destroy this one, but the other one was fucking, like, didn't bounce at all. It was so hard, it was like that. But this one, as you can see, there's play. And in the new one, I'm not going to do it too hard because it's brand new, but you can see there's play in it. You can see the cuff moving. So basically, look at the back of the speaker, and the one on the left, the wire on the left, is going to be positive, which is our white with a red stripe. So that's easy enough. You know, you got a black wire on the right, that'll be our negative. And how you can tell this, it might be different for your speaker, so always check. But look at the back, and for Kenwood, you look at the back. Let me focus here. You can see the little positive and the negative there. Positive, negative. So the bigger one's usually the positive. So yeah, let's take it out. We're gonna strip these connections. We're gonna add some crimps, just some butts on them, and we will go ahead and put the new speaker in, and I'll show you what to do because this new speaker doesn't line up with the holes. So we'll show you what to do. I ran into this problem on my other side, but I didn't on this side. So the driver's side's already been done, but what you do is if you cut these too short and they end up being to the electrical tape, just kind of try and peel the electrical tape back and take a set of pliers on each wire and pull them separate ways, and it will split the electrical tape right down the middle. And here you can see what I'm talking about. I took one wire and pulled, and the other wire and pulled, and then you could just separate the tape from them. The tape's going to be very brittle, so you can almost just rip it off, see? That's what happens on these older vehicles. But yeah, so remember what we said. The one on the left is the black one. That's going to be your negative, and the one on the right, sorry, is going to be your negative, and the one on the left, if you're looking at the back of the speaker, is going to be your positive. And also, real quick, guys, if you do a lot of wiring work, get yourself these. They're like 15 bucks at Walmart, or 12 bucks, sorry. Best 12 bucks I've ever spent. You can see the clean strips that you get. You just put the wire inside of the teeth and go like this, and it strips them. It's the best. So a lot of you are already going to know this, but I do have some people that don't know how to do speaker installs watching. So what you're going to do is you're going to strip it. You're going to put the wire inside the hole and then use the teeth right there to squish it as hard as you can, and then you'll get 2 crimps. And then all you need to do is add the supplied wire that they give you for the speaker. Now remember what I said, the bigger one is going to be the positive, and the one with the black stripe on it is the negative. And then you'll add those wires, and then what you do next is simply just connect them all. But before we do that, well, actually, no, we'll connect them. So we'll connect them and then we'll come back. Alright guys, so basically we're coming in on the last part. So sorry for the lengthy video, but you know, want to teach people to do things the right way. So the wire, you have to get it in somehow. You can drill a hole if you really want to, but just squeezing it isn't going to hurt it, because this doesn't need to be airtight. It's not a subwoofer. There's actually holes in it, so whatever. Basically, to get it to fit, you hold it up, find the best way to have it, and you drill new holes away from the stock ones, because if someone ever wants to put a 6 3/4, they can. But basically what I did, you can see, it's easy. Just hold it up, drill a hole, put it. Now you can see I need 2 more holes. I've already marked this one, so you just kind of push it and twist with a screwdriver and do the same thing down there. So we'll get it all back together and then show you how to sew it all back up, and then we'll see how it sounds. Okay, so now that you got it all put back together, before before you put it away or put everything back, you want to make sure it works and sounds good.
I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. She moves like a model. She grants my wishes like a genie in a bottle. Yeah, 'cause I'm the wizard of love.
Alright, so now basically we've got Kenwoods all around. That was not my song. That was Cheerleader by Omni. So no copyright intended. So now we're going to put the door panel back on. It gets hung on this hook right here and everything. So yeah, we'll show you how to do that. Basically, you want to put the window portion in first, and then it's the same way you take it out, put it back in. Let me focus here. Okay, so we put the door panel back on, and you'll know it's good because you can swing the door back and forth and it won't come out. So now you need to put the door handle back in. So you're gonna pop the door handle out, put it in, and then you wanna kinda, remember what I said, you gotta get it in, and then push it back, and then the screw holes will line up. And that's where the small screw will go. You'll have 3 screws, 2 big ones, and 1 small one. The small one goes in the door. Put that one back, put your window switch back in, which you can just pull the electronics out, and that's it. So you're all done. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my video. Oh yeah, and don't forget to put the tweeter cover back on. If you enjoyed my video, please like and subscribe. If you want to know where I got any of this stuff, like the Kenwood head unit, or the 6x9s that I have in the back, or the 6x1/2s that I just put in, feel free to send me a message or a comment. Anyway, thanks for watching.